Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
Best 4 LG phones.
Starting at number 5.
OnePlus 12. The lower-cost OnePlus 12 are maybe the longer-lasting phone in the OnePlus 12 series, but don't sell the flagship phone short. The OnePlus 12 still lasted more than 17.5 hours on our battery test with the help of a 5400 mAh battery and the power management features of the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 silicon. We got that time with the phone's adaptive display enabled, so you can take advantage of faster refresh rates without having to worry about that feature draining the battery. Unlike the OnePlus 12R, the OnePlus 12 offers wireless charging, which makes its welcome return to OnePlus flagships. Wired charging supports 80W speeds in the US, compared to 50W wireless speeds.
Coming at number 4.
Asus Zenfone 11. At this point, it would be a surprise if Asus didn't produce a long-lasting phone. The Zenfone 11 Ultra joins the last two ROG phones in dominating our battery life rankings. In the case of the Zenfone 11 Ultra, the phone lasted nearly 18 hours on our battery test with its 6.78-inch display set to an automatic refresh rate. Even better, the Zenfone 11 Ultra's appeal goes beyond endurance and gaming, as Asus has equipped the phone with an especially bright and colorful display. We appreciate how a 6-axis gimbal boosts the stability of the phone's 50MP main camera, even if we wish that the photo processing capabilities were a little more refined. You can enjoy 65W wired charging, too, though you will need to provide your own charger to take full advantage of that feature.
At number 3.
Asus ROG Phone 7. Last year's battery champ remains a long-lasting legend, as the ROG Phone 7 Ultimate held out for 18.5 hours on a charge. Credit goes to the device's 6000 mAh battery as well as the energy-efficient Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chipset that powers the phone. Speedy 65W charging helps you quickly top off that battery. You'll probably want the more recent ROG Phone 8 Pro if you want a long-lasting device for gaming. But if you find this older model at a significant discount, the ROG Phone 7 Ultimate is a good alternative.
Number 2 of my list.
OnePlus 12R. The mid-range OnePlus 12R is the longest-lasting phone we've tested that's not built specifically for gaming. A chunky 5500 mAh battery helps this phone last throughout the day and then some on a single charge, but credit should also go to the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chipset, which powers many of the other devices on our best phone battery life list. The Snapdragon 8 Gen may second be an older chipset, but that's what allows OnePlus to offer the 12R at such a low price, particularly in the US. You can buy a $499 model with 128GB of storage in the US, while the OnePlus 12R starts at $599 for 256GB of storage in other parts of the world. Even with its lower price, the OnePlus 12R doesn't skimp on OnePlus trademark fast charging. With 80W wired charging speeds in the US, we got the phone to a 96% charge after 30 minutes. Don't expect wireless charging, though.
And number 1.
Asus ROG Phone. Asus actually uses a smaller battery in the ROG Phone 8 Pro than it did in the previous version of its gaming phone. But don't worry about that, the ROG Phone 8 Pro still set a new standard on our battery test by finishing just shy of 19 hours. The ROG Phone 8 Pro's time was 16 minutes better than the ROG Phone 7 Ultimate, not only the previous gaming phone from Asus but the last phone to set a new record on our battery test. Get an Asus gaming phone, and you'll never have to worry about running out of power mid-game. A 65W charger that comes with the ROG Phone 8 Pro helped get a drained phone to a 71% charge after 30 minutes of charging. By 50 minutes, the phone was completely charged. So you're never really out of the game with this long-lasting phone from Asus at your side. The phone goes on sale in February.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.